Greetings Taurus, welcome to your October reading with me. Hey, thanks for joining me guys. We are moving into the cusp of 2020 and this is a really good timeline to set your objectives, dreams and desires into your mind and to sort of pen them down or write them down or focus on what you want as the next decade comes in. Planning things, it might sound a little bit trite, but planning things can be so beneficial, and writing them down in a diary or a notebook or somewhere can be even better. So I'm kind of think it's a really good time to advise a lot of people of uplifting that as a practice. Now, October sees us have a full moon in Aries, which could be a little bit challenging. We have Mercury going retrograde and we have Pluto going direct in Capricorn. There are also some other big events in the month of October celestially. I haven't sort of got my head around all of them, but I still think they're very active months. We're also in the season of spring or autumn, which is also a time of, intensity around the planet. Now, some of the messages that came for you guys before I started the reading was, if any of you have a child, and for some of you who have a daughter, this daughter might be on your mind in the month of October. So some of you might even find you are having a daughter, or there might be something about a new daughter, like a daughter-in-law coming into the family, or an adoption, or an extended family joining or merging together. For some of you, the things that might be on your mind around a child, possibly a son, but maybe a daughter, it may have something to do with diet. So dietary related things that you're pondering about. And for some of you, this could be things like autoimmune diet related issues, or things like asthmas, anything along those lines that might be a health issue that you're pondering on how to resolve with a child or someone like a child to you. You may find answers for this soon, within the next couple of months, and for others of you, you might find answers around January or February of 2020 in regards to something around a child or someone like a child to you. The red chakra is on my mind for you guys, which is the root chakra or the base chakra, and this is about money, homes, tribal roots, your family ties, feeling grounded, knowing about your job security and safety as well. So with all of that offloaded, let's start shuffling for Taurus and see what's in store for them for October 2019. So what would Taurus benefit by knowing, and what could they focus on or put into energy? So the first card that came out really lovely is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is the orange chakra point just up above the base chakra. So it was that kind of area of the body that I was thinking about. This pertains to our creativity and passions and the way we get our ideas. So opening up to more creativity or clearing a blockage that could be around that part of the body. And again, that area of the body is so close to the base chakra that some of you could have a blockage there, a bowel blockage or a fertility problem blockage for some of you. There could be other things like lower back pain or hip problems, anything along that part of the body that may need opening up or healing or seeing a health practitioner about could be worth looking into. Also, obviously, this beautiful angel's energies, which is like an orangey glow, is here to help you in the month of October as well. So make sure you call upon Ariel for any support, nurture or answers. Bring her into your home, provide peace and harmony with her energy as well. Also very good for clearing creative blocks, writer's blocks. Great for getting things produced and brought into manifesting into reality. So that was a great start. What a wordy reading you're getting so far. Like the words are tumbling out more than the cards are. Let's see, this is for Taurus for October. Hostilities. What else have we got in here for Taurus? temple path. That's a nice one. Yeah, the temple path is about illumination, ideas, awakening to your force of life, your force of nature, understanding, you know, your higher consciousness, your energies, the spiritual aspect of life, which is nice. It can be awakening of that. It can be a feeling of euphoria around parts of your mind or concepts or beliefs around that. Okay, so we have attachment, hostilities. Oh, there's another one under the temple path. Wasn't that a nice surprise? And it's walking away. So the beautiful angel that came in with the orange sacral chakra, which is often where our passions are, in, you know, passionate being, and it's also our sexual center of the body. So it is where we fire up passions. She came in first, and I said there could have been a block around that area of the body, or something going on, or something slightly out of balance or out of harmony. And then we got this, well, not in this order, but attachment, hostilities, and walking away. And the temple path is there for you as well. So seeing all these cards together, they feel like they're telling a story, as if some of you may have got yourself involved into something that has been a little bit dark or negative, or slowed things down, or trapped something up, and it's time for you to walk away from it. Now, it could be an emotional perspective that you are looking at life upon, or you are feeling drained about, or you are feeling as if something is causing a hostility around you. This could be people, it could be the environment, it could be your decisions, it may be a feeling of unevenness or out of balance or out of kilter, because that's what the attachment card is. We can often find that we become attached to things when we really think we want them or need them. Usually if we have a want or a need, it's not because it's actually going to be that good for us. When we just can say, oh yeah, whatever, it would be nice, then that's when the flow is more likely to come. But when we're like, oh, I really want that, or I really need that to happen, this is when these type of feelings or blockages can come in, because we stall the process of other things occurring, so we get ourselves out of balance. Yeah, you know, there could be someone in your life, or in someone's life around you. It could be a partner, or it could be a family member, that someone is causing hostilities in a relationship dynamic, and you know it's time to walk away. And by walking away from this kind of subtle blockage or grey, there's a grey feeling, like a sludginess involved. When you walk away from that, you'll find this slight illumination or feeling of freedom. This is a card of freedom. And I know it came out second. I think it came out second now. But I think it's messages to say, if you get rid of all this up here, whatever it might be that's holding something down, or blocking something off, or creating some sort of darkness. It could even be a feeling in your body, like an area of greyness in your body that doesn't feel well. You know, for some people that's like, you know, I don't really want to say it, but for some people that could be like needing, you might have had an x-ray, and there could be a mark somewhere on an x-ray, like a dullness, and you need to get that checked, and you need to get it out. And there could be that. There could be some health issues for some of you. There's something about a grey sludginess that needs to be removed for this month of October. And remember what I said, as you move forward into this next decade, this is what you need to shift. You need to bring in this lovely freedom and this light, so that you can move forward and set your intentions for the next decade. So for some of you, this could have been going on for a while. It might actually be something that you have been working through to move out of your system, and to move out of your body, or to move out of your emotional body. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information on what's going on here. So this is for Taurus. Let's see if we can get some extra information. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path. That seems to me to be a totally different message from this new deck of cards. So we'll just see what else is coming here. It's a beautiful colour of blue in that last card. Blue is the throat chakra. Some of you may have had, like sore throats or tonsillitis or things in your teeth that needed to get the grey feeling out of it. Emotional sensitivity. Honour and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Well, I think if you've got some sort of hostility or something hostile in the environment or people or relationships around you, then of course you have sensitivities. The law of attraction and the base chakra, which is what we talked about. Yeah, so choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances as your words determine your outcome. And we can see that that's what we've already spent quite a bit of time talking about, whether it was emotional or physical, this need to remove something here, to bring in light and to bring in freedom, which is of course about manifesting more positivity in your life, giving you financial freedom possibly for some of you. This could be related to career and finances, and there may have been a hostility around that or a greyness. It could be a partner you work with, or it could be a co-worker or even a boss, and it might be about letting go of that area in life, walking away from it, allowing the freedom and releasing up any pressure in there so that you manifest more. The law of attraction is a nice card to tie this all in, because it says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So a couple of cards in here about sensitivities and being prepared to walk away from them and knowing that change is coming. So an interesting reading for you, Taurus. It sounds quite methodical and it sounds quite disciplined in terms of things that are going on. I'm just wondering if there's another deck of cards we could perhaps use to look into a little bit here, and it might be this one over here. This is for Taurus, just to see what else is in store for them in October, leading them into 2020. Opportunity to forgive. Certainly when we've had hostilities around us, if we forgive them as we move on, and it doesn't mean forgiving the person or the situation, but it just means forgiving the situation and not taking anger or resentment with us as we move into this new phase of freedom and of lightness of being. I think that can be really important. Also, it's an opportunity to forgive yourself if you've placed yourself in this position where anything has created this greyness that I picked up on. You know, don't beat yourself up about things or positions that you're in now. Just know that you're moving forward and that everything continuously evolves. Nothing stays the same. So, you know, we all go through periods of change and rectifying things and amping things up and clearing out the closets. If we didn't do that, boy, by the time we get to a certain age, we wouldn't be able to move from all the weight and the heaviness that comes with everything. Daydream is a good way of formulating or looking into the future, of visualizing how you want everything to be. It's a little bit like the temple path in many ways, because when we daydream, we create, we co-create, and that's how we formulate our new pathway forward, which is what the temple path is. Your life purpose, some of you are contemplating a whole change, you're not exactly sure what direction you're headed in. The life purpose card is a beautiful one. It's come out twice so far this month. It's quite intense in terms of being at some point of, not necessarily enlightenment, but knowing that you wish change in some direction, or that you're seeking a deeper connection to some of the things that occur in your life, or why they're happening, or where they're taking you to, or how you bring about this change. So, you know, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So if any of you are pondering, what your next move is and finding you're in a state of anxiety about that, there is no need for that angst. It's about understanding that everything is for a reason, and then just flowing into that, and the answers come from that perspective. So I tend to think that's probably all we're going to do, but actually I'm lying, because I'm not. I'm looking at something else for you. I just can't quite put my finger on it. We'll try one of these then. We'll just see if one of these high vibrational frequencies want to give us a message, and that came out fairly quickly. Raphael, empathy. That's the green ray. Raphael is the heart chakra. Empathy is kind of like, especially, you could say for yourself, empathy is the art of, again, being able to forgive a situation and to not have anger or resentment around it, and to understand that things happen for a reason. And from the book are just as insightful for the empathy card. So Raphael brings to you the oracle of the empathetic and reminds you of the simplicity of the beautiful lotus. The lotus is the symbol of enlightenment, which sinks below water during the night to be reborn in the light of the day. Perhaps your empathy has waned recently and needs to be restored by the new light of compassion. Be with the sun, allowing its energies to warm and nourish you. Try to move through the challenges that you face with empathy, humour and love. So that's a nice way to ponder upon any of life's challenges with humour and love and empathy, and know that everything is resolved finally or eventually as we journey through our stages of life and into the next doorway of opportunity. So there we are, Taurians. It's quite a personal reading, I think, quite an intense one. You might have more of an understanding of where those three fit into your personal life. When you get general readings like this, you really have to let the individual at the other end, you that's listening to it, pinpoint where the energies are and what they're talking to you about. But I'm sure there's a personal message that's different for each and every one of you. But I hope that it relays some insight and awareness and support and positivity, because this is a great time or opportunity to set these intentions and move forward with the dreams and desires that you wish to uplift. So wishing you all the very, very best for October, and a wonderful, peaceful resolution for you, and utilize the energies of the angelic realm that came in, and enjoy your month of October. Thank you for subbing and hitting the notification button, and remember to check your moon and rising signs, because every reading is very individual this month. Thanks guys, much love, namaste.